Hey guys, it's Upa here. So today we have some new events, and the main one I want to cover today is the Delicious Wonder event. So this is basically just a reskin of many of the other events that we've seen recently, where we do have these 3 different options you can pick from, and based on your spending method, of course, you can get different tiers of rewards. So you start with 5 of these game tokens a day. You can see I have 7, and that's because every day you can complete these daily quests to get an additional 2. With this event lasting for 7 days, that means you can get a total of 14 plus 5, which is 19 tokens for free. Additionally, we do have this 7-day presents section over here. You can see you can get this free surprise gift, which gives you some energy and echo runes, which is, of course, always nice. And additionally, you can spend 500 gems for some excellent summons and energy. So personally, I think this is worth it because I like the energy, especially considering we do have the equipment dungeons which is active this week. And of course, the excellent runes is a nice bonus too, so you can see I'll be getting that as well. For light spenders, you can get these additional packs. We have a $1 pack which gives you 7 miracle, in fact more than 7, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 miracle runes, and additionally 7 of these game tokens as well. This is really valuable, at least for a lighter spender. We have this $5 featured gift, which gives you these game tickets, both regular ones and this rare game ticket, as well as 14 of these game tokens. We will cover what these game tickets do very soon. And lastly, we have the deluxe gift, which gives you 35 game tokens and a penetration set. This is probably the least worth it out of all the different rewards because penetration set, first of all, isn't used that much nowadays towards the late game, and even though it has 2 substats, I mean usually you would be using things like devouring or bone erosion gear rather than penetration set. For newer players this would still be decent, but primarily you would only be getting this bundle if you need the game tokens. So let's cover Exchange Shop last, and now let's talk about the mini games itself. So you can see that there's this main major reward over here. We have the Echo Selection Chest, which has up to Kalana's Echo, and I believe there are limited time hero echoes as well. You can see, let's just do a quick look through, see where that goes up to. So I see Marie's one. I don't see Nikolith or Apsara, but chances are I probably am just missing them. Okay, so Apsara Echo, and yeah, Nikolith Echo. So we do have the latest limited time hero echoes, except for Felicia. So Felicia's one is still not here as far as I can tell. Additionally, we have another option you can choose, which is this hero selection chest. This one has some good options as well. We have Kalana over here, but we don't have Vasily. So recently we did have the mysterious gift event, right? And that one included characters like Vasily, and it did include Holgath as well, Tyrell as well. So it seems a bit strange that, we don't have Vasily even though we had a previous event with one, but we still have Kalana as well, and of course many other characters in this selection chest which are all extremely strong. And lastly, we have this one which gives you a Spirit Beast equipment shard selection chest, just enough for only 1 piece of equipment, and it has all the latest equipment as far as I can tell, including Spirit Beast equipment as well. So let's look at the requirements for each of them. So for this one, you require, you have to do this summon essentially 10 times per round, which means that it will take 30 coins per round, and to get the max reward you will need 90 coins. So as mentioned earlier, you can get 90 game tokens for free, and the main method to achieve this main reward is of course by spending, and primarily that would be this bundle from the item store, where you get 73 game tokens for 50 USD. So 73 plus 19, that will put you at 91, or rather 92 game tokens, and let me just make sure, yeah, 92 game tokens, and of course that would be enough to get this Echo Selection Chest, which essentially will cost you $50, and you will additionally get some rewards. So you will get these first 4 rewards, as well as this rare game ticket, and then you will get this rare game ticket over here, so 2 rare game tickets, and of course every time you summon as well, you have a chance of getting one of these rewards. So if you're lucky, you can get more rare game tickets. If not, you get a lot of the regular ones. But only 2 rare game tickets will be guaranteed if you go for this Echo Selection Chest. Next, for this Hero Selection Chest, you can see, once again, it costs, you need to summon 10 times, each of which costing 3, which means that getting this chest will cost you 90 as well. That, simply put, that just means, once again, you do need to spend 50 USD for this item. And you will once again get 2 game tickets and more if you're lucky. If not, you get more purple tickets. Lastly, we have this barbecue front one. Let's just do one quick check. So attacking once deals 100 damage. We have to do this 10 times to defeat this boss, I guess. And yeah, okay, same price. So in past events, some of the events did have different prices, but in this case, all of them are the same. Once again, 50 USD, and you will get 1 copy of this chest, and you will get additionally 2 of the rare game tickets for free. So before we go to exchange shop, I just want to do one last check and see the sources of rare game tickets for spenders. So okay, you can get 1 here, and that's about it. So as far as rare game tickets goes, if you were to spend 50 USD for this, the only way to get a cheap additional game ticket will be from this $5 pack, which will give you a 3rd one guaranteed. So now, finally, let's talk about the exchange shop. And you can see over here, there are 2 big main currencies, the rare game tickets and the regular ones. So the regular ones you will get in pretty high amounts. You can see you get 100 for free, and every time you summon, once again, you can get quite a lot, which adds up, right? So even if you get the lowest amount, since you're going to be doing up to 30 summons, that's going to be 30 times 30, which is like 900. So at minimum, you will get roughly 900, and with the bonus over here, I think that's going to put you at 1000 at minimum, worst case scenario. So let's talk about the common game tickets first. You can see the rewards aren't anything that amazing, but of course there are still some decent options. I think most players who are able to get enough common game tickets will simply buy this Outlaw Selection Chest. There are no guaranteed stats for this one, but of course getting a 6-star legendary gear piece is still going to be very good. There is also these legendary rune selections you can make, but primarily I think most players will go for these gears. As alternative options, of course, you can pick things like Supreme Runes, Advanced Energy Hourglass, Eternal Stones, and so on. Just basically what you need. And of course, there's a good chance that you will end up with some odd amount of common game tickets left, and that's why they have these smaller bundles, especially this one which only costs 1, just to make sure you don't waste any single common game ticket. And maybe most importantly, besides the main rewards here itself, you can spend your rare game tickets. So once again, if you are spending on this event 50 USD, you are guaranteed two rare game tickets at minimum, and then additionally from this $5 pack you can get 1 more. So let's say you spend 55 USD to guarantee 3 rare game tickets, and if you're lucky, of course, you can get more. Then there are a few decent options from here as well. So I think this Mystic Stones option is probably the worst, or alongside Supreme Runes. You can get these Spirit Beast shards over here, which does include the Divine Griffin pet, which is pretty nice, but it is only 15 shards, as you can see over here, which of course is not enough to craft the Spirit Beast itself. You do need 50 shards, 50. You can get the balance amount over here, but this costs 8 rare game tickets, and that is quite a lot to get, even if you choose to spend from this event. So if you don't want to try your luck, which you would require a massive amount to get 11 game tickets for the full Spirit Beast, I do recommend you just get your Spirit Beast shards from another area, another spenders event, where you can guarantee a copy for 100 USD or less. So for instance, we just had the Spirit Beast Cultivation, and that's one of the better ways to get Spirit Beast, especially since they changed the pricing of the event most recently, which made it cheaper than normal. And you can also pick this Equipment Selection Chest. This one does have 2 guaranteed subsets over here, which is very, very nice, especially for Devouring set, which is obviously the best set in the game. So whether you should spend on this event, of course, depends up to you, whether you need these echoes or heroes or even spirit beast equipment. But generally, the pricing for this will be 50 USD to obtain each of this, and you will get all these additional rewards on the way, and you can value these items however much you want, because it depends from person to person. Besides that, we have a few more events which I'll just cover very briefly. So the main one I want to talk about is, if we can find it, the time limited black market. So of course this returns pretty often, and even for non-spenders this is pretty nice. You get a dragon egg, you get some echo runes, and more importantly you can get these advanced energy hourglasses. I very strongly recommend that you get this even if you're a free-to-play player or spender. Everyone should get this. This is really good value, especially since you're only spending gems. And the main reason why I wanted to cover this event, because it comes back pretty often, is that there are some new items they added into the store. So I believe the new thing they've added is this Arcane Gem selection chest over here. You can only pick from the base set of Arcane Gems, in fact less than the base set, because the initial release of Arcane Gems had things like Bleed Gem, which is not here. But there still are some good options. We do have this Burn passive gem, as well as this Ruby of Thorns, which is decent. I don't even see Crimson Glint gem over here, which is one of the better ones as well. But if any of these gems are useful to you, of course you can get them as well. This Guardian of Promise one is not bad as well, although it is pretty dependent on higher star levels. Besides that, this is a decent way for you to get Echo, for example, for 50 USD. Although if you do want to get this, you are in this case better off buying it from this Delicious Wonder event. And if we go back to the black market one last time, I did check the Soul of Spirit Beast selection chest. There's still not really any good options. No Frost Spectre onwards, which is pretty bad. So besides just getting your 1000, spending 1000 gems for these energy hourglasses, there isn't really much value to be obtained from this event in my opinion. This one is pretty good. So lastly, if you want to consider, you can get this equipment charge selection chest for $10, and even though it does not offer any limited time hero shards, there are some good ones, including this Protection Hollow Crystal, which is very solid, as well as this Attack Hollow Crystal, which is extremely strong. So that's really all we have to cover for today's events at least. We, of course, as usual, will be getting an event on Thursday, and on Friday we will be getting a new hero. I believe the details will come out tomorrow, and when it does, of course, we will go through it as we always do. So besides that, that's all we have for today, and I'll see you guys next time.